back to another video. So today our recipe is going to be a caldo de pollo. These are the ingredients that we're going to be needing for this recipe. Some baby carrots, some little potatoes, some garlic salt, some regular salt, some black pepper, some Chef Merito chicken seasoning. And of course you're going to be needing some chicken. So I'm going to be using some chicken thighs. They still have the bone in. I chose these because the bone will give the caldo, the water, more flavor. I'm just doing 3. I'm doing a small batch because this is for Isaac and Isaiah. So now let's go ahead and get started. So first what we're going to do is we're going to add our clean chicken to our pan. And we're going to boil that with some seasoning and the water. And we're going to do this first before we add any veggies. So now we have our water in here. I have it about medium high. And we're also going to add some of our garlic salt. You want to put a good amount of your seasonings because this is what is going to give your water flavor. We're also going to add some pepper in there, some black pepper. And just a bit of regular salt. Now we're adding a good amount of salt content because your potatoes take up a lot of that salt. Okay, and here we're also going to add about 1/4 of the onion. Just let it float in there. And now we're just going to cover it and let it come to a boil. And then depending on how big the pieces of the potato that you're going to add are, is when you want to add the potato. So if they're bigger pieces, you want to add it earlier on. If they're smaller pieces, like these baby potatoes, these little potatoes, then kind of towards the end so you don't overcook your potatoes, as well as the carrots. Those are going to go in last. Okay, at this point, we're going to add our potatoes. They're nicely rinsed, washed. Okay, and once our potatoes are almost done cooking is when we're going to add our carrots so that they don't get too mushy. Alright, so the potatoes are pretty cooked already. So now we're going to add our carrots. You can also add some squash or some celery to this, but since my boys don't eat that, I'm not even going to add it. The chicken's pretty much cooked already. So now we're just going to cook the carrot. And I'm going to serve this with some rice. So you can also cook some rice if you want some rice.